Hi, 8th grade. Happy Monday. Hey, listen, let's go over today's quiz. I mentioned to you on Friday, if you watched the video, that I was going to shorten this quiz. I'm not in love with it. So the quiz actually has 4 questions. I'm going to use 2 and turn 1 into an E. Okay, and then I'm going to do a couple of extra problems. So let's go over these together, and then you can go take the quiz in Google Forms. Okay? All right. The cylinder shown has a volume of 30 cubic inches. So the volume, or 30 cubic units. Okay. Okay. It is a cylinder, right? Now they want to know, so this is the cylinder. The cone has the same height and the same base. What's the relationship between the cylinder and the cone? Well, here's the cylinder, so the cone is a third of that. So this is a real simple question. I don't even have to solve anything. What's the volume of the cone? I know what the volume of the cylinder is, 30 cubic units, and so I know that the cone is a third of that. So what's the answer? Okay. All right, I think we're gonna do some pictures here on number 2. Okay. A cylinder has a height of 8 inches and a diameter of 3. So I'm gonna try and draw a cylinder here. Obviously, probably not drawn to scale, but we'll just pretend. Okay. It says the height is h. All right. And it says the diameter is 3. Okay, that's a different word, isn't it? All the way across is 3. They want to know which expression would give me the volume. Well, let's where should I write it? I'll put it over here. Volume is pi times radius squared times height. Well, I don't have an R. I have a D. Diameter is all the way across. Radius is only halfway across. So I only need half of this. So as I come over here and look, here, I'm going to move this over closer. Pi times radius squared times the height. Okay, is everybody multiplying by height? No. A couple of people have height squared. Mine height is not squared. The radius squared. Okay, that should be in the middle. Well, pi should be first, right? Pi. Radius squared. Well, some say the radius is 3, and some say the radius is 3/2. What is this? That's not the radius. What is that? Diameter. So that's going to narrow this down. And then height is just an h. Okay, and some of them have an h squared. Okay, so circle the best answer. Hopefully that's obvious. Now it says, if the height of the cylinder is 3 inches, what's the volume of the cylinder? So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to change that to a 3. And then this is a 3. I only need half of it. Right? So what would the radius be? What's half of that? So I'm going to use my formula. I'm going to use pi times radius squared times the height. Okay, they say in terms of pi, let's change it. So it's going to be 3.14 times the radius squared times the height. Well, the height is 3 now. It looks like a B. Sorry, my H didn't erase very well. Okay, so you're going to have to figure out what the radius is. And plug in the number for radius and the number for height and solve it and give me an answer. Okay? I turned number 3 into the E question. Technically it's not, but I'm going to make it the E question. Consider the cylinder below. The volume of the cylinder is pi times radius squared times the height. So I can see that the height is 12 feet. Which statements are true? Choose all that apply. Now they're going to give me the radius and tell me what it would be. If the radius of the cylinder is 7 feet, then this would be the volume. So all you have to do is come back up here and plug it in, right? So volume equals pi times radius squared times the height. So you're going to try each one of these and see if it works. So you're going to use, did they use pi? They're keeping it as pi. So for this one, it says if the radius is 7 feet, so 7 feet squared times 12. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more because it's an E. Circle any of these statements that would be true. This one is not going to be on your quiz. Okay, now if you watched Friday's video, if you didn't watch